Crazy Joe here with the main event of the Glory 30 Super Fight Series, Joe Schilling versus Jason Wilnis in a rematch. This should be interesting. I think Joe Schilling is going to take this one and win. I believe it's going to be a KO for him or TKO. It'll be very interesting as things just got started. Joe Schilling is taking it to him. Jason is covering his head. It's kind of interesting. Friday the 13th with a Jason fighting. How about them apples, huh? Jason Voorhees? Nope, I don't think so. It's Jason Wilnis. And he's going against Joe Schilling, the guy who is a very awesome fighter in mixed martial arts and kickboxing, in my opinion. The guy is something spectacular to watch. This should be interesting to see. Wilnis is Jason is keeping his gloves up, covering his head as Joe was taking the fight to him. Oh, we just connected right in between the gloves, body kicks, and Joe was keeping his hands free and low and just popping out punches lefts and rights and jabs and everything and kicks and whatnot. Where Jason is covering his head going in. Well, he's got leg kicks, a couple of leg kicks on Joe. Jason keeping his gloves up, getting blasted by Joe. Joe Schilling, no, he missed the uppercut there. That could have been the end of the beginning. Beginning and the end, I mean. So, Jason is chasing him down. Oh, he just got rocked there. It was like, I don't know if he was going to slip or fall, but Jason's grabbing onto the rope while they're in the clinch. They break up. Oh, he slips, and Joe slips and falls when he goes with a knee to Jason. Joe trying to feel the distance, trying to figure it out, throwing off Jason, multiple strikes on him. Oh, Joe Schilling rocked Jason there. Throwing some more punches lefts and rights, breaking through the defensive gloves of Jason. It's constantly throwing jabs at him and strikes. Joe Schilling keeps on going in between the gloves, lighting him up, and he's blocking a lot of them, but he gets rocked there. Like when he tries to counter strike, Joe Schilling lights him up with some heavy hands. And Joe's doing some annoying jabs and strikes with not a lot of power and weights and pops off some power shots as Jason is chasing him down, but Joe keeps on striking at him. Oof. Joe Schilling lighting him up. 10 seconds to go in the first. Ooh, a knee and a clinch. And then they end up hugging until the end of the round, basically. Nope. Another clinch and then the bell. So that's the end of the first round here with Glory Kickboxing 30 with the main event of the Super Fight Series with Schilling versus Wilnis in a rematch. Well, this is going to be interesting to see where we go from here on this one. I'd have to say Schilling won that round with the way he just kept on going at him and taking the fight to him. Like, he kept on going at him. Like, even though Jason was chasing him down, Joe kept on throwing a high volume strikes and getting through the gloves and taking it to him. Oh, this will be interesting. His brother is Jafar in the heavyweight division. Interesting. How about that, brothers? Fighting, not each other, but and there is a place where brothers will be fighting at some point. I believe it's in Bellator. I could be wrong. It could be World Series of Fighting. I think it might be World Series of Fighting. There's just so many different awesome combat sports out there, with different companies and whatnot. Ooh, Wilnis rocked Joe there. And Joe is taking it to him, keeps on lighting him up with multiple shots. Schilling changing different positions and going with different types of strikes and whatnot, and they clinch up and he knees him. Then they yell at him to break it up. Break it up, guys! Come on, let's get it on. Throw it down. Right now, Wilnis with the advantage, interesting enough, with the landed. Must just be the second round. Because that first round, Joe was lighting him up and blasting him with multiple shots. They clinch, they break up. Ooh. Ooh, a leg kick by Joe Schilling. Ooh, and he cracks him in the jaw. Joe Schilling cracked Jason, and that definitely looked like that pissed him off and rocked him some there. Body shot. Ooh, and he connects with a nasty left that rocked him. Seeing the spit and slobber sweat fly off the face of Jason there. Joe Schilling got kicked in the leg. Oh, a knee and a right and left, and he goes for an uppercut. He goes for a knee. Joe Schilling lighting up Jason. Jason's on the ropes. He's coming out of the ropes in the clinch. He eats a knee. Joe Schilling with a left and another left. Jason with a right of his own. A freaking kick to the head by Joe to Jason with a front kick. That was a crazy shot there. And we've got a minute to go in the second round, and Joe is taking the fight to Jason. He's put a glove on his head, trying to decide where to go, and he punches him in the body. Jason hit him. Jason's face is bleeding. He's got a bloody nose. This is getting intense. Ooh, Joe was going to go for a head kick, and he got kicked in the leg by Jason that took him down. But he snapped his head back with the left. Joe rocking him lefts and rights from Joe Schilling. Joe Schilling eating a bunch of leg kicks. Oh, Joe Schilling got punched with a heavy right hand to the jaw. And with the way Joe keeps his hands low, ooh. Joe with another left, they clinch up and knee to body. 10 seconds left in the second round. Wow. And they go for some slugging heavy hand shots there and miss, and they clinch up, and that's the end of the second round. We are going to a third round. Ooh. This is going to be interesting. What is going to go down next? Will we see a knockout, or are we going to go to the judges at the end of the third round? Joe has been laying up Wilnis. Jason's been eating some nasty shots. There are times where Jason lands and cracks Joe Schilling in a noggin cranium dome piece that rocks him silly, but not enough. Boosh! That was something else. Hit him with a body shot, right body shot, and a left to the head. I mean, he keeps on putting his glove up, and then he kicks him in the face, hits him with an uppercut. And we are moments away from going to the third and final round. We will be back over there in just a second. So let's see what's going on. We've got it going on. It's going down tonight. Glory. Who will be glorious? Glorious. Is that even a word? Lefts and rights. What did Jimmy? You thought I said clitorious? No, I said glorious. Like glory, like glorious. What? They're going at it. 30 seconds out. Ooh, lefts and rights by Joe. On to Jason. He kicks him, pushes him away, clinches up with a knee, goes for an uppercut. Some lefts and rights by Joe. Joe with some more lefts and rights, and he rocks him, sending him backward. And Jason keeps coming forward as Joe keeps on slugging. They're throwing lefts and rights. Joe connecting with some combinations. And Jason with a heavy strike. Joe keeps on lighting him up. Joe is trying to find a... Ooh, what an uppercut! That was a lunging uppercut by Joe that rocked Jason. Joe trying to decide what to do next. Ooh, lefts and rights. It looks like Jason's slowing down as Joe keeps taking a fight to him. An uppercut clinch. He backs off of him. Joe with some shots there. Jason with some kicks. Joe trying to decide what to do next. Oh, Joe eats a rocking shot to the head. And Jason goes after Joe. Joe just keeps on going. This has been a hell of a war here at Glory 30 in Los Angeles with the Super Fight Series with Joe Schilling versus Jason Wilnis. We got a minute 15 to go in the third round. Joe grabs him, clinches, knees him, and then they clinch to a bear hug, and he breaks it up. A referee. And we got almost a minute to go. Ooh, some rights by Jason. Jason trying to knock out Joe, and Joe clinches up and knees him. Jason pushes him off. Joe in the corner with some lefts and rights. Jay fighting out of it, and he gets an uppercut on to Jason. Jason misses overhand right, I believe. Joe's getting back in the corner, but he comes out of it with some lefts and rights. A leg kick by Jason. Joe with lefts and rights, and he's blasting him. Oh, when he hits him with another left, he hits him with a leg kick. Jason with leg kicks. Joe with strikes to the head. It looks like Joe might be gassing here with the last 30 seconds, but he's still throwing gloves, and Jason's been taking a hell of a beating on his head. His mouthpiece comes out, and they stop. Did Jason just spit his mouthpiece out to get a quick break, or did it just come out after he got punched in the face? It was hard to read that one there, but I'll just say it fell out when he got punched in the head, and Jason ends up getting blasted. He ends up hitting Joe back in the head. Well, not in the back of the head, but in the head. And 10 seconds left, and they're slugging. Oh my God, Joe Schilling goes down! Oh my God, that could be a huge change to the whole fight. Oh my God. He's trying to say he slipped, but he got rocked on that shot and went down to his butt, and that is the end of the fight as he answers the 10, he answers the 8 count, and we end up getting the bell of the third round. The judges, what will the judges score that as? The referee says he got knocked down. Joe says I slipped. It's going to be called a knockdown, and this is going to be interesting. I believe. I wonder if this is going to end up being a draw. The very end, he hit him. But yeah, it's hard to say. Like, I think he like ducked and he tripped and he got clipped a little bit. That was really awkward. That was something else. I'm gonna have to go back again while we wait. I think this could end up being a very interesting decision here. I gotta look at that replay again. He hit him in the head, like he goes and he misses. He like skimmed him with that, like he hit him. Yeah, he hit him with that right in the head, top of the head as he was trying to duck out the way and got rocked. This is going to be interesting to see. I think Joe Schilling won the first 2 rounds with 10-9s for sure. And then the third round with that knockdown, it's going to be a 10-9 or 10-8. You know, so it's, you know, 28. That's, I would be shocked if it's going to be a draw, majority draw, some maybe split decision. This is interesting. That was pretty crazy because it was like the very last seconds of the round, basically, and he went down. Wow. This would be. I think the judges are having a hard time with this one, especially that third round, because Joe was doing an awesome job. I thought Joe was going to win that round until he got knocked down there at the end, because it grazed the top of his head as he was ducking, and that made his movement make him go downward, and the other shot missed. One punch connected. The first punch slightly connected on his head, which is connecting, even if it is the slightest bit of teddiness. You know, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Big Dog Jimmy. Yeah, I know. I make up some weird random ass shit here on Crazy Joe's Galaxy. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, and let me know what you think about my commentary. So here we go with another replay. Boom! He hit him on the side top of the head there from what that angle looked like. But then that one there, that angle, it doesn't look like he connected with that left, that he connected with the right. You know, he went for a kick. His feet weren't down properly, and he went down. Who is going to win this one? Joe threw 204 strikes with 163 punches, 22 kicks, 19 knees, where he landed 88 of them in total, where Jason landed 36 out of 67 attempts. Crazy. The judges, what do the judges have to say? 29-27, 29-27, and 28-28. Majority decision. Your winner, Jason Wilnis. What? That's fucking weird. 28-27? What? I would like to see those scorecards because that doesn't make sense to me at all. Anyways, I'm gonna. Shit! Oh, I was trying to hold that one back. Oh. It was an awesome fight, nonetheless, regardless of whether I agree with that decision, which I don't, because it should have been 28-28 in my opinion, because he lost 2 rounds and then won one. So it should have been a draw, 28-28. That's what I would have given it. I don't get how 2 judges gave him 2 of the rounds. That just, it's flabbergasted to me. I'm just fucking shocked. Anyways, like I said, let me know what you think.